Hi. So this week we are trying to put a cost to the employer of demanding a return to the office. Now, I've shared research and studies over the last couple of days that are telling us how many employees say they will leave or have left due to a return to office mandate. And whilst the numbers do vary, there is a common one that's emerging, which is around a third. And that's research from Owl Labs, Gartner, Deloitte, universities, etc. And I'll put all that research in this week's newsletter as well. So if we take a turnover of 33% when you demand a return to office, what's that going to cost you? So there are many costs of turnover calculators out there, but there's one I particularly like from Claire Harrison. She's the managing director at HR consultancy Harrison's. And the reason I like this is it not only takes into account the direct costs, but also the many indirect costs. So Claire has written a blog, which I'll share the link in this week's newsletter, where she explains how to calculate your direct, indirect and total employee turnover costs. And she provides us with a formula. Again, I'll share that. But when we talk about the indirect costs, the things she's talking about: in-house hiring cost, training and induction, termination administration costs, loss of productivity in the early stages of employment, loss of productivity in the final stages of employment. And then there's also the offset. That's the unpaid cost while the job is vacant. So in summary, as you can see here, you calculate your total employee turnover cost as the total cost of turnover over one employee, the total direct costs, plus the total indirect cost, less the unpaid costs while the job is vacant, and that gives you your total cost. Tomorrow, we're going to plug in some numbers.